Audio Jungle.
Hello everyone, this is Alphabet the Analyst, and today I'm going to talk the Buffalo Bills, and they're still the beast in the AFC, but they do have some issues. This is Alphabet the Analyst. Before I get into anything, I've reached the milestone, so I had to salute myself. I finally reached 300 subscribers. I was stuck at 298 for the longest, but I finally reached it, and thanks for all y'all support, man, and I'm gonna just keep going up from here. I'm gonna keep working, keep grinding. Not gonna lie to you, I'm not putting out a video tomorrow. The Eagles play. Can't put out a video tomorrow. Sorry about that, but Friday, got y'all. Maybe this Saturday, maybe not. I probably got y'all, but we'll see. All right, so let's get into the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills are on a 2-game losing streak. I don't believe they should panic. I believe they play the Jets next, so I believe they get back on track. And they're definitely going to beat the Jets. I believe they're going to beat the Patriots, but we'll see. Patriots been looking bad. Let's just go through their division just in general. Patriots been looking bad. Jets are the Jets. And the Miami Dolphins, they are on the hot streak, but we got to see how Tua play. Now let me know. But soon as Josh Allen was doing good, a lot of people wasn't giving him praise. But he had 2 slump games. To me, wasn't even that bad. They was pretty average games, and people are ready to come at his neck. I don't believe the problem is Josh Allen. Josh Allen is still playing at a high level, and to me, he's still an MVP candidate. Look at Aaron Rodgers. He fluked against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Russell Wilson had a fluke game against the Dolphins. Patrick Mahomes had a fluke game against the Patriots. So all these quarterbacks had pretty bad games, but it was nothing worse like Aaron Rodgers. Josh Allen's still been playing at a high level. Let me go over his stats. So Josh Allen has 1,711 yards, passing yards, which is 4th in the league. 16 touchdowns, which is 2nd in the league. And 4 interceptions. And he's also 3rd in QBR with 84.9. So Josh Allen is still playing at a high level. He's still my MVP favorite. But it seems like they might give it to Russell Wilson this season, but we'll see. We'll keep watching. I'm still rooting for Josh Allen to get it. I believe he's going to get it, but hey, maybe I'm wrong. First problem with the Buffalo Bills, running back production. The running back production has been horrible. Singletary not getting it done. He's not getting it done. And even if you look at my off-season videos, I've been talking about, Buffalo Bills are going to be good. I said they're going to be a good team. They actually a Super Bowl favorite of mine. I thought it was going to be Eagles versus Buffalo. That's who I thought possibly can go into the Super Bowl. But once again, Eagles not holding up their end. I believe we still win the division. And Buffalo's actually holding up their end of this bargain. They've been playing good, lost 2 games, but that is what it is. But Singletary, he's not playing at a high level, and that's the guy I was criticizing during the offseason. I'm like, well, they let go Frank Gore, and I believe Singletary is not ready to just be that number 1 guy. They had a great 1-2 punch with him, Frank Gore. They gave the reins to him, and he hasn't been looking good at all. I don't believe he even rushed over 80 to 90 yards. I know he don't have a 100-yard game yet, but let's go over his stats. So the 2020 season, he has 71 rush attempts, which is 20th in the league. 270 yards, which is 29th in the league. 1 touchdown, which is 33rd in the league, and he averaged 3.8 yards per carry, which is 38th in the league. So the Buffalo Bills do not have a running game. That's their problem. They don't have a running game. and you relying on Josh Allen to do everything. Second problem, and I called this out when they played the Miami Dolphins, and a lot of Bills fans saluted me because I've been on their side since day one. But I'm like, that defense, it's not as good as last year's defense. It's not. Josh Norman been a huge disappointment, obviously. It's just that middle of the field. I'm not sure what's going on with the linebackers or the safeties or anything. But when I first criticized it, they like, hey, we hurt, we banged up. These guys will come back soon and we'll be fine. But what teams are taking advantage of, and what I've seen against Tennessee Titans, and also what I've seen against the Chiefs. So I expected this from Tennessee Titans. They're going to run the ball. They cash cow is Derrick Henry. We just seen what he did last week. He ran over 200 yards. And with Buffalo, against Buffalo, that's what they was doing. They giving it to Derrick Henry, play actions. A.J. Brown is a stud, so they was giving him the ball. So they was feeding A.J. Brown and Derrick Henry. That was their formula to win. And Josh Allen didn't have the best game in the world, to be honest. He wasn't no help that game. Kansas City Chiefs. What did Kansas City do? He took advantage of the middle of the field. Of course, Patrick Mahomes going to stem plays. And they ran the ball like crazy. So you don't let Kansas City beat you with running the ball like that. So it seems like it's a formula out there to beat the Buffalo Bills, which they have to correct as soon as possible. If you could get a running game started and you keep Josh Allen basically on the sideline, you can possibly beat the Buffalo Bills, which is still strange to me because their head coach is a defensive guy and they struggle defensively. Offense is still good to me. But that defense, they have to get it together. That defense, I won't say terrible yet, but they playing below average. So they definitely have some issues to fix. I believe they will fix those issues, and I believe they just get the ball rolling again. They're going to get the ball rolling again. They play the Jets, which they should win that game. Play the Patriots at home, which they could win that game. Might be tougher than what we think. I don't think the Patriots want to fall too far behind. Seahawks and Buffalo Bills is going to be a tough game because they struggled against Patrick Mahomes, who could extend plays, and Russell Wilson can definitely extend plays, and they can run the ball. They have to fix that. I believe they can beat the Cardinals. So I just believe they're going to get the ball rolling. I did not say they was going to go undefeated or anything before anybody start criticizing me. But they're going to get the ball rolling. They will be a playoff team. They will at least have one home game. They will beat a team in the playoffs. They will definitely beat a team in the playoffs. They only lost 2 games. So let's just relax from criticizing them. They'll be fine. Buffalo will be fine. I believe the AFC East is still theirs. And heck, they just got to correct that defense. They have to. Defense is below average. It's below average. Let's call it how I see it, man. Just below average. And Josh Allen to get out his slump, but he need his defense to get some stops. You can't be having these running backs run all over you, man. Just can't. You can't let it happen. But what do you think and how do you feel about Buffalo? Will they get the ball rolling? Or is a formula out there to beat them? What I believe is yes, there is a formula out there to beat them, which I believe they will correct. And also, yes, I believe they'll get the ball rolling. I believe they're going to at least win 11 to 12 games, and I believe that gets them in the playoffs. and possibly a home game. Not sure by, but possibly a home game. Hopefully they win their division. But once again, man, before I wrap this up, salute to y'all, man. Salute to y'all for subscribing, man. And I'm just keep putting out good content anytime I get a chance to. But this is Al Kabir, the analyst. Goose.